They're not talking just as blank as you have seen. This is what you have seen. He's not picking phones. Yes, we called him how many times? We have been here for 2 hours.
I think it's good.
Of course. Mutemba ilikata simu yangu.
Acha nipige hapa. Because nothing.
I think senior. Yeah, I think
We have notified them that you tried to call. If you wish to leave a voice message, then please do so after the tone.
Mwambie tuko hapa. He took my phone at first. Nakanyonga sasa.
That's the main bit. Takes the main bit. This one, Google Map doesn't take it. So here, just set it. Oh, so unless we set it.
Napigia Aide achukui. Niliposikia mara ya kwanza ni sauti yangu nikimuuliza katika kanyonga simu. You can clearly see that I am calling him again.
The person is not reachable. We have notified them that you tried to call. If you wish to leave a voice message, then please do so after the tone.
Sema. Kwa chakula yana?
Ngazeli.
Era porque wana watoto Udah tangga udah angin ada mau nara itu nih kiara begini kio mana nih itu nara di kodi
Apa?
bos hamjatoka nyinyi saa hizi chape yang gua kira lete kasih depan ni kan? Enggak sih dia depan ni kan saya bawa terus montor dia orang kena nampak dia orang kena nampak dia
More pictures from the embassy.
ya isi ini
The problem with this is what do you mean as an integration? I think for you, I tell you there is nobody briefing us. Then I put it in
that one. And apparently they arrested the Turkish citizen, but they're never going to get
Yes,
we are not committed anything on this. You see, your frustration in coming here does not prevent you from taking a flight that will go directly.
Yes. In fact, if you had anything to hide, you would have come back. You would have gone straight.
I mean, that's the thing. Because I believe that there is no one yeah, you can
Ije, rizika apne balimo. Imo komboa na jamii cannot be arrested unless wanataka ni tupigane tu. Jiba abatani. Yeah, one about because they're not opening, they're not talking, they close the place. Yeah, we don't have access to anybody. Yeah, the in charge is not talking. Aydin wangire ko what is illegal me. Yeah, Aide, I speak agenda. Oria agenda makiran. Sasa. I mean, I think it's somewhere.
Cheng is also complaining. Chemba is Teja.
Him,
you know, we've done some work from Chemba. So,
you expect that?
Yes, he expected. Yes. He went to Teja. I think he didn't answer for the first time. Then he went to Teja. So,
yeah, because me I called him, he had missed me. After that, I knew.
yes. Aya, ulize njia ya kuingia within ndani. Yeah, that's
Hello? Hello?
Matiang'i mmejaribu? Matiang'i.
Nani amesema ati nimetoka na pajama zangu kutoka Whiteland nikaacha lunch nikachukua flight nikaenda wakili.
Kuna press conference ya ranga kama ni
Niko tu but where is the person?
kangi mwarwone.
My days my sim so
You get fast check.
sorry. Kidogo ndo.
Anaendelea kuzeeka na
ATP. Let's say about 2 yeah. Ndio kama mzuri.
Allah.
Let me wonder if washikaji wao juu tu ya kwamba security imewaingia
sasa unaona wanasema ngapi wao kwa mjani kizuri ndio wana control wale banda
unajua watu kweli
haizi mtoa at least wanajua ndio fortress yao ndio washajua kashashika hadi the moment amba simeingilia ashanuka
No, don't go to the moon. There's another game.
Hello, Nairobi area. Old Nairobi area. Old. Pale kuna traffic. Pale kuna traffic pale kwa yeah, pale Kenyatta. Ingia ndani just coming to the police station. Back but they continue to near the police station.
Wote uangalie eti mnaweka tu hapo.
You get the risk. In such a situation, then it was passed because there was some that means that this they can never pass which they did that, then we have to fight it out because they don't justify it.
Kwanza alafu
yangu iko sawa, yangu iko vipi? Yangu inakata
Simama. Yona ikisimama.
Natumia safari. Tunaanza kwa hivyo.
Inside, yes.
to make tourist guide. I think he's very nearby. Maybe he already went through the other entrance, I don't know. Because he's coming with uniform. Maybe he already came with you. Because you are very nearby. Biliyorum beyefendiyle konuşmuyor. Konuşacak birisi ben ne söyleyeceğimi biliyorum da konuşacak kimse çıkmıyor.
Hayır. Aynen. Yatırımı engellemek için bu pozisyonu seçti.
Bilerek yapıyorlar.
Şey olması diye. Şimdi yok ben görüntüleri ne yapacağım? Ben ne yapacağım? Yoksa bu an yapıyorlar.
Yok yani.
Olay duymuş. 24 saatte bunu alırız da öyle şey mi? Daha başta hadisinin kim olduğunu biliyor herhalde. Tamam. Anasını belli. 24 saatte Amerika'ya alırız. Öyle bir adam değil. Ama bir duyurmasın. Çünkü işimiz yok ki. Gelmişiz insan gibi buraya bir para yatırım yapıyoruz ya. Böyle insan nankör olur mu? Böyle halkını sevmez mi?
Yeah, what do you think? But they are not opening, no one is saying, well, I can't I didn't see that. I didn't see that. They just came from the airport, gave me a call, and I showed up to the station and the house. But eventually, the doors are locked, no one is showing. And like his colleagues and stuff, we're also here. But like, no one is answering. I can't talk to anybody. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we are here. If you can come and maybe you can talk to someone, I don't know. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Yazıyor.
Ben şey diyeceğim de, sizin aslında sizden şey rica etsem, siz bugün orada İşte Aslan otel bakmaya çıktı, ben karakoldayım şu anda, vatandaş filmi var. Belki aslında
Mana? Olamıyor.
Başkaları bir şey yapmış, çıkmıştı, oradan da konuştular. Evet, karakoldayım şu anda. Ama da bir yazı bir şey yapılması gerekiyor, bir şey lazım olur, sizden istiyorum.
Again, this is live from Nairobi area police station where a Turkish investor Harun is being held. Remember, he was picked up from the airport, Wilson Airport this morning or afternoon, and he was driven straight away to this place, and is believed to have been locked inside there. This is where Harun Aydin is believed to have been locked. So these are the officials from the embassy here that have been sent to come and see him and understand. No one, no police officer freely come to talk or say anything with them. Remember, these officials from the embassy, and they've been here for the last 1 hour. No communication, nothing going on here. Despite the Harun being represented by lawyers were barred from seeing the investor. The cause of the arrest is not yet known, and we will just be camping here till we know the reason why he's being brought here. This is Nairobi area police station. Yeah, uh-huh. Kama kama ametolewa hapo. Kama ametolewa hapo. Nakwambia. Unaona hapa?
Ben de çok şey heyecan düşünmüyorum ama işte birisi daha olsun. Because no one told me. Yes, I am getting it. That they had a confusion. Like passport and stuff? I have like medical
hiyo sasa ndio wamepelekwa kilimo
I've been watching the diamond thing like
ile jet waliangusha nini kuni
Sumo time.
bas exit kuna huyu
okay. And some what? Even 1500 blocks.
Lango inaanguka. Unapatia picha poa.
I mean, table chairs was the most painful. Unajua wasio wale wa kucheza naye.
Oh.
Ndio president wao.
Erdogan anataka mchezo. Unajua?
Ndio hiyo mtu kwa kali akijulikana na Erdogan.
Kama immediately there was a response by their government, that shows you what it is. Walipigiwa simu wakaambia bure respond kwa hiyo kitu. Yes, they must have those instructions.
Yes, of course.
Because they in kitu that is bordering diplomacy. Community.
Yeah, I'm ready to do that too. So I told them the other day.
Grand Mullah.
To arrest this guy.
Yeah.
Tuko live.
Indicated per Twitter they have locked us outside.
On orders from above. Yeah.
And those were their last words because after that place tunaongelanga now it has been blocked. Na hapo wamefunga kale kashimo kadogo.
Please their orders.
So it's locked completely. Nataka shiba hivi. Nataka kitu. Tulikuwa tunachukulia na hii spot.
Wamefunga?
Wamefunga. Na hii mlango wamefunga. Boss. Washira. Washira. Washira. Fungueni tu msijali si hata hatuna pressure na nyinyi. Chukulia hapa kidogo. Hatuna pressure na nyinyi, tunataka tu mteja. Pressure hakuna. Hapo atakuchapa alafu aseme mikono. Okay. Ndio Mombasa ile family okay. Alikuwa anachukua kutoka nini? Kama unaweza pata angle fiti, kwanza uchungulie alafu unipone wewe. Ndio umepata? This is what you experience. Na unaweza kuja hapa tena saa nyingine. Alafu
Mereje stadium ndio kwa anaenda kuingia kwa.
Hapa hivi. Wana kama kuna staili vile tunaona kama ile video sana boss, si ufungue tu na kuona tu hapa karibu next. Na sote agree. Na umehepa tena.
Wanamdetain illegally.
Yeah, this is illegal detaining.
Without our killing.
Unajua, the moment you have taken somebody from a plane, you have arrested him. A person who has his passport and there's nothing wrong with his documentation, he's flown into the country. Then you take him and tell him that you want to talk to him and arrest him. And he tells you he wants to speak to his people or his lawyer. You deny him that. You bring him to an enclosed place like this whereby even the lawyers are not allowed access. Even you cannot be allowed to speak to your lawyers and nobody is speaking to you, including the officers who have brought him here. You're trying to talk to their bosses, you're trying to speak to the Inspector General and everybody else, and nobody is speaking even your phone. Then they come out and say that it is not an arrest. How can it not be an arrest? Does this place look like it is not An enclosed place.
Yeah, go first.
Is-
And actually they're holding you in the community.
that man does
Yes.
not do business with the police. He does not do business in the terrorism police. He does not do business in this building. That you have brought him here without him agreeing and denying him counsel and denying counsel chance to see him, we can clearly see who the terrorists are. The terrorists are actually the police. The terrorists is the whole chain, up to their bosses. The moment you take an innocent man and put him inside there without any offense, you are terrorizing him. The moment this man left this country here to go for his business and had done no offense, there was no OB, you had no charge, had no complainant. Then he comes back. He has not committed any offense, including in the air and in the plane that he has come, and you arrested him. On what basis? Where is that complaint? Who is charging him for anything? Why isn't the anti-terrorism police station? Why?
And you deny him the right to representation.
This is terrorism.
Yeah.
This is the actual terrorism. The man is terrorized right now.
How can he be free?
Grand Mula mwenyewe. Acha tukuweke mtamboni.
Boss, iko sawa.
Tuko hapa old Nairobi area. What's holding somebody? Yeah. Without an advocate is holding the committed. And you wonder how they're interrogating him. This guy doesn't understand English.
Yes.
They don't understand English.
They might actually be torturing
What
him.
are you interrogating him? Does he have a translator?
Yeah. And you see,
Really?
a translator must
And
be the one
holding
who's
him-
acceptable.
and
And you
holding
must
him
say,
without
he
legal
must be able to
resources.
say that, okay, you see, when you give a translator to him, he must speak to the translator and find out.
Are we on the
Are
same
we able the
page?
same wavelength there?
Yes.
Am I understanding? Because
Yes, true.
if you say that the man speaks, is a Kenyan,
Yes.
that guy is Turkish. How many languages are there? In Kenya, tuko na Kikuyu, Kisii, Kamba, nini. You must be able to understand. Apart from him coming from Turkey, he must be having somebody who they can communicate and understand each other, so that even if he has to respond to anything, or he has to ask for his rights, then
And the translator should be able to capture
Capture
correctly.
Because
You know, it could
actually
be
here,
capturing his own.
Ambia Osoro harakishe.
Yeah, he feels-
Wewe Charles, ambia Osoro harakishe. Osoro anasema ako njiani.
he feels intimidated. Yes, he cannot give even a statement freely. Huh?
Let's see. Let's hope.
Unaweza kuwa hata wanamtocha. There's someone coming here.
Let me
There's a
tell
guy.
you, this guy does not
Bado,
understand
bado,
it.
it's too early.
Does not understand English. Does not neither Swahili, neither any other language. This guy knows. So what are they saying that they interrogate? And who's interrogating him? And without his connotation, he has to be warned. That whatever you tell him is going to be used against him.
Amechungulia.
Oh, kuangalia what's going on.
we are supposed to trust these people.
Jike Malema. Sema. Bari ya Baringo. Wamefungua ile mahali ya kuchinjia punda. Wamemaliza punda yote. Mogotio. Gija nawe macharia wewe huko. Ile kama baba.
Kwa mwana.
Tari.
Emuhoro.
Chairman Kiprop.
Hi, how are you? Where are you?
Lakini Grand Mula akiwa iko mzuri sasa kabisa. Freddy? Radi ya tena.
Kwa raundi mwanda. Kwa raundi mwanda ukasikia.
Mnanuka nyama.
Nasikia story yako hapo watu haraka.
Yes. And this is the case. Like this example. In fact, I'm hitting these officers. You see, like the one who wanted to open the gate, and he has the key. The one who has just come there right now and walked back. He has the key. He fixed it, but the other guy said something. Somebody called Washira. Kamboni Washira. Then he went around. I think they went to open for him the other entrance, but is blocked. So they are under strict instructions. Not
How many exits are here?
Answer. Yeah?
How many exits?
There are 3. One on this side, one on this side, and one on the other side.
Hizo zingine zina watu?
Zikona watu lakini they are all manned, but you cannot be able to access anybody right now.
Na wakimtoa?
Hata hapa hivi, this is the main one that they use, and you know their cells are just hapa. Hii building hii. That is their cells. So wanatumianga hii and the boss mostly is the one who uses the other front side.
Hawezi kuwa washamtoa?
Hawezi kuwa washamtoa at this particular moment because then they watamtoa alafu wampeleke wapi? This is a person who doesn't know this place very well. Then that will be another risk they'll have.
Embassy imeongea?
Embassy nasikia kama they have spoken and I think they are making their way.
Okay.
This one of the guys is coming here. This is how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Iguana. Itu. Kira batai. Veteran.
What happened to these young boys who were just killing him?
This is from Africa.
Huh? Just like that.
This guy is what happened? They sold to has confirmed that he gave the money.
They have said those police will stay around for around 1 month. Those are investigation. Then they will be transferred. Huyo IG alisema wanaenda kwa ofisi yake.
Unajua, this is what tunakumbuka kama ile kesi ya Kayole, that guy they shot. You know they shot that man. When they shot the guy, who's driving you? When they said it is shot, they have been shot. Me and knew that they were correct when they wanted his car. When he found them using his car.
The location on WhatsApp.
Now they knew that nobody. In that locality, one of the girls At least sasa kama kuna watu wametoka kwa embassy, you need to have some respect.
Haya mawala tu ni baba dunia.
Oe. Kuna watu wametoka hata embassy, give them some respect at least. Kama mtuheshimu sisi as the lawyers, at least open for them.
Ndio hapa tunakuona. Si ufungue na tunakuona hapa hela.
Fungueni hapa bwana.
Ndio huyu hapa anafungulia hilo kama. You can see you from here. Embassy ndio hawa.
Wamefika, now you don't respect the lawyers, at least open the gate for the other guys.
Kama wewe ndio waambie you are senior. Officials wa embassy ndio hao. Look at the nigga. Ndio huyu. Ndio huyu amesonga sana. Yeah, ameenda kuambia.
How long did you know?
You've been here for about an hour. More than. Maybe over 1 hour. Yeah, you've been 2 hours.
Yeah, me 2 hours plus.
They even block we are watching for you.
Kuna exit nyingine watu wote wanakuwa.
I think so.
Hizo exit zingine tufunge na magari. Wanaweza kuhamisha. Wanaweza kuwa huko na wengine wanabeba alishahamishwa. Simu yake inaingia. Mheshimiwa, simu inaingia. Simu ya
Oye bro. Sasa bro imekuwa jina ngumu kuwaita. Sasa waite gani? Nipe mbele kuna jina gani? Hai bro. Senior. Hauna namba ya ama ya bro?
The embassy officials are here, bado hawafunguliwi.
Kapıyı dahi açmıyorlar şu an. Konuşacak kimse yok. Kapı var şu an. Hani dışarıda bir arayı bölen bir kapı var. Orayı açmıyorlar şu an. Bu şey var. Cumhurbaşkanı'nın dışında ekibinden bir adam var.
Ele sasa wanaambiwa mimi. Nasikia ni kwa.
Tayari zimo kwa kweli? Ah, vipi?
Don wapi gari yako niletee kabuti. Nilikuwa nimeacha gari.
Hani onu da söyleyeceğim. Çıkmıyorlar yani. Kapıyı dahi açmadıkları için rica ediyorum. Böyle telefonunu da almışlar adamın. Kapalı şu an. Açılmıyor.
Particular person who you want to damage his reputation, who you want to attack and destroy, you do not care the costs, you do not care the collateral. This is totally wrong, and we should be embarrassed as a country.
The deputy.
No. You guys will win.
Sometimes I do normal.
Sorry? Straight.
What's your name?
Dr. Paul Bamutaze is my name. I'm Ugandan and I'm East African. I hosted Harun in Uganda to venture into various investment opportunities that could benefit my country, Uganda, and the entire East African community. And I traveled with him on the same private jet from Uganda, landed at Wilson, only to face some kind of fracas where he was disassociated from me, his host from Uganda. But what beats my understanding, even while in Uganda, there were lots of reports that Harun was a terrorist, even before he left Kenya. Now, within the East African Community protocols, I don't think Kenya would allow a terrorist to travel to Uganda. I don't think so. So we understand that there is a political terrain in Kenya, but we all appeal to the people responsible that let's keep politics out of business. Because if you attack business, you're attacking employment opportunities for East Africans, Kenyans, Ugandans, Tanzanians, whatever. So this kind of act is a disappointment, one, to the leadership, and in myself, somebody that believes in the East African integration. This is just, something nonsensical. But also I would want to take this opportunity to respond to a section of MPs from the ODM who attacked my President Yoweri Museveni, attacked the ruling NRM party, even as though they were doing it to gain political momentum. They need to be schooled on matters diplomatic relations, interstate relations, because you don't attack the person of the president of the Republic of Uganda. You don't attack the ruling political party because you want to make news. Otherwise, that can turn out to be a serious diplomatic blunder. But for this purpose, I would want to be on record. I myself, Dr. Paul Bamutaze, invited Harun to Uganda to do something similar that he was trying to do for Kenyans since 2018, because we believe in one community. We believe in a wider East African integration. We don't want to believe in tribes, small units of politics here and there. We want to believe in a wider community that will give our people jobs, that will give our people hope, that will give our people future from global persecution. That's what we believe in, and that's what my president believes in. All of you understand that President Yoweri Museveni has championed the integration ever since the first collapse. He's the one that ignited, the reignition of this community, because he knows that at the end of the day, Kenya cannot stand alone, Uganda cannot stand alone, Tanzania cannot stand alone, Rwanda, Burundi cannot stand alone, South Sudan, DRC. But together as a bloc, we can sit at the negotiating table. That's the vision of my president, and I'm sure all of you here have been following President Museveni and his vision for one East Africa, at least one East Africa, even when the wider integration of Africa is at stake. But at least we can start with blocks, and that has been the vision of my president. So such acts demoralized me as a person who has been pushing this integration agenda. I mean, you travel with somebody on the same aircraft. We've been discussing integration and how, his zeal towards the African race, his contribution that he can bring on table for us East Africans. And then you land at the airport and the person is taken away from you. That is demoralizing. Now, I would want to just appeal to the people responsible in the Republic of Kenya and the wider East African bloc. Let's try to manage our politics and desist from involving potential business investments that are coming to our region by some sort of cheap popularity politics. That's my humble appeal. You understand? And seeing a section of MPs bashing President Museveni and the NRM, that's quite on the unfortunate bit, because even Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has on so many occasions campaigned for President Museveni. So why does his party come out at the last hour to say, okay, William Ruto is going to seek for political lessons from President Museveni, which was not, the case in point. This Harun we are talking about here has done substantial investment in Kenya. So if there is an extension to Uganda, what does it make our Kenyan brothers and sisters hungry? We are one region. What this guy is doing in Kenya, he just wants to replicate in Uganda, such that even we, our brothers, your brothers and sisters, we benefit. There is nothing. There's nothing strange. I heard so many people say that a deputy president who is preaching bottom up is taking investors from investing from Kenya to Uganda. But for your own information, this investor has done a lot here in Kenya. Uganda was just an extension of his vast kind of what is in his account. Okay, if Kenya can hold this much, the rest I can take to Uganda. So I shouldn't see any glitch or any conflict of interest in that kind of arrangement. So there is no issue. Kenya and Uganda have enjoyed diplomatic relations. I doubt, highly doubt, the Kenyan people can identify a terrorist and clear that terrorist to go and mess up with their brothers and sisters in Uganda. I highly doubt. I highly doubt. So I traveled with Harun. If he was a terrorist, my security from the Ugandan government would have deterred me from traveling with him if he was a terrorist. So some of these things that we are witnessing might be short-lived, but we need to look at the impact, and to be particular, the negative impact that they are bound to cause to our region, the East African region. I'm not analyzing this as Ugandan or Kenyan or whatever, but I want to see this in the perspective of the region. And one thing I want to assure you Kenyans, you see, for us in the wider East African community, we look forward to you guys. But if only you people could get away from this cheap tribal politics, then Kenya is the next thing. We look at you as our economic hub of the region, as a one-stop center in terms of economic dynamics. But one thing we request you is don't let us down. Because a credible government, before concluding on anything, they will do thorough investigation. I'm sure if this guy was a terrorist, believe you me, President Uhuru Kenyatta will pick up the phone call and call President Museveni. So that guy that he is coming there with my deputy president, he's a terrorist. So we get him off, let my deputy president come to Uganda. conduct his visit as an East African, mark my words. You know? So even with the little progress that we're trying to make, advancing to regional integration, political federation, these are some of the small glitches that make us lose hope. And like the coronavirus has taught us, the world over, not even the global powers are thinking, no, they're not thinking about us. So we need to think about ourselves. And this is the opportunity. You cannot talk about diplomacy when you lock somebody, you lock the embassy, for heaven's sake, embassy to which you sign diplomatic protocols from accessing a client. In the first instance, if you had an issue of terrorism against this guy, I'm sure, beyond reasonable doubt, that you would contact the tax embassy. So I hope that this turns around to be a positive thing for all of us, and we just leave it up to God and the leaders within the East African community. Thank you very much.